set time could be tomorrow. You could meet the person of your dreams this week. You could see your health turn around this month. You could come totally out of debt this year. Many of you have been faithful. You've stood on those promises. A year, 5 years, 20 years. You need to get ready. There are some set times in your future where suddenly God is going to thrust you to a new level. Suddenly you're going to get the breaks you're praying about. Suddenly you meet the right people. What happened? You hit one of your set times. You came into your due season. But the truth is, in life, we all have to wait. It's through faith and patience that we inherit the promises. The key is to learn to wait the right way. Not discouraged, upset, negative, it's never going to happen. No, the right way to wait is with expectancy. In other words, I know my set time is coming. I'm not going to live worried and upset, wondering why it hasn't happened yet. No, I know God has ordained it. It's already in my future, and I believe it could happen today. I could get a good break this week. My child could come back home this month. I know there are set times in my future.
That's
so you
true.
say, Joel, what if I get my hopes up like that each day?
What is his life being upset?
And I'll go to bed another night disappointed.
Every day be happy.
Well, turn it around. Your attitude should be, Father, I want to thank you. Now I know I'm one day closer to seeing that set time come to pass. You remember when God promised Abraham and Sarah that they were going to have a child. In the natural, they were much too old. In fact, when they heard it, they both kind of laughed and thought, that's impossible. Can you imagine us having a baby? And God must have heard what they were saying, because he said in Genesis 18:14, is there anything too hard for me? At the appointed time, I will return and give Sarah a son. Notice, there was an appointed time for something supernatural to happen. According to the laws of nature, Sarah couldn't have a baby. She was nearly 80 years old. She had already gone through the change of life. But friends, God is not limited by the laws of nature or the laws of medicine or the laws of science. It may look impossible for you to ever get out of it, or for you to ever leave a legacy of faith and victory for your family. Maybe you come from generations of lack, mediocrity, addictions. In the natural, it looks impossible. But God is saying, is there anything too hard for me? I've already appointed a time.
He created everything.
I've already made arrangements to thrust you to a new level. I've already
created all
lined
the
up
stars,
and exceedingly abundantly above and beyond decades.
everything.
The moment the promise took root, God set that in your future. It's up ahead of you right now. It may look like you could never get well. All the medical reports say, impossible, hopeless, no way. But God is saying, I supersede those laws. I'm not limited
He's
by
controls
the laws
everything.
of medicine. I've already appointed a time to turn your health around. I've already set the date for your breakthrough. Now you've got to get in agreement with God and get your joy back.
Yes.
Get your vision back. There is something great in your future. You would not be alive unless God had another victory ahead of you. The dreams he's placed in your heart, the situations you're believing to turn around, God has already set the time for it to come to pass. It's already on your calendar, already been written in your book. And you've got to get up each morning and say, Father, I want to thank you that my set time is coming. I know the moment I prayed, you established it. I may not be able to see it. It may look impossible, but I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm going to dig my heels in and keep pressing forward.
Dig your heels in. Press forward.
Is on its way. It's interesting how God said, I will return and give Sarah a son. And in a sense, we know that God never leaves us. But between the time we pray and the time we see the answer, that's what's called the trial of our faith. In other words, God will step back and say, all right, let me see what they're made of. Let me see how much they trust me. Are they going to get discouraged and give up because it's taken a long time? Are they going to start complaining, thinking it's not going to happen? Or are they going to be like those fanatical people at Lakewood and believe